small bio for those people that are struggling, and I want to give you some great ideas and tips, and they don't always work for me. I was 46 and I became at the lowest point of my life. And it was crazy because until 46, I was able to stay strong and I could fight that fight and I could walk that walk. And I remember losing my mom and I was devastated, but I was still able to get up and she was my world. I grew up really, really poor. I didn't have new clothes for the first day of school. I didn't know who my dad was and I looked different. I don't think I ate anything but mac and cheese because that's all that tasted good. I didn't learn how to cook. I didn't really have close friends. I felt like the misfit. There's a picture of me graduating 8th grade and I'm the only one in like this dark maroon and everyone's in this beautiful white dress. As I got older and I fell in love a few times in my life and my heart was broken, I cried wolf a lot, and so many times that eventually people didn't listen. And then I learned from my mother that I needed to pray. And I prayed and I failed and I prayed and I failed. And then I just keep begging to catch this break. And I don't want to fall back, and I keep falling back. Look at Reggie Jackson. He struck out 2,600 times, and yet, what is he known for? He succeeded. Sometimes people say that I'm awkward or a little weird, and I think that's what keeps me normal because life is so crazy, and I grew up being goofy and wild, and I started to be able to make some of my friends laugh just by the way that I was, and then that developed my personality. Like, I love to make people laugh. Look at Thomas Edison. 1,000 times he failed, and 1,001 he created the light bulb, and he might be a little crazy. I didn't finish school, yet I went for 10 to 15 years. I had my ECE license, I got my legal secretary certificate, but I couldn't spell anything right. I remember breaking my hand in typing, and when they let me go back, I wanted to get an A so that I could type. And I didn't care about history then, but now I love history. And I never played it small. I play big. I go out big, and I make it a moment to remember. And you can ask people that have been around me. I'm exciting, I'm intense, and I'm fun. And I've recently failed so big. I don't even want to admit that I lost the love of my life because I wasn't the love of his life. But I spent 17 years thinking I was going to have a wedding and another child and a family, and I was going to hang the stockings with all of our names on it, and I didn't get the chance to do that. And I thought, gosh, doesn't this guy love me? I'm willing to work hard and succeed and share bank accounts. And he didn't want to. He was lost and he was sick, and I wasn't aware of that. And we always think we can make someone better, but we can't always make somebody better. And after I lose the love of my life, I call my company that I made great money at, and I said, I won't be able to work the way that I worked before. And I left. And then even that turned sour because I barely could do real estate, and they came after me later, and people that I believed in hurt me so bad. And I left because I was weak and I wanted to only be strong. And then, so I go through a divorce. My daughter goes away to college, and that didn't hurt me. But she's watching her mom suffer, and I didn't know what she saw because sometimes we're stuck in our own way. And then I go ahead and do a surgery during COVID that failed me so bad. And if you've ever had an infection and you don't know where it is, you go a little crazy and you're in pain. And when my daughter had to come home, she had to watch all of this pain, and she had to feel so much. And I'd never struggled so much in those 4 years. I didn't know what pain was like, and loss and love. And I didn't have a mom to fall back on, a husband. I lost the friends from my company. My daughter didn't believe in me anymore, and I would never have wanted that. Albert Einstein, they say, was one of the smartest, crazy men in the world. My mom had a very similar IQ. And she might have been more on the crazy side. And so sometimes it doesn't even matter how smart you are. It's how you treat people and how you treat yourself. I fail, and I fail so that I can gain the reward. It's the people you meet, and it's time to never give up. And you have to commit to the challenge of continuing to succeed. It's not easy. My dreams and my goals. I had a path. I knew what I wanted. I knew what I believed in. wanted stability more than anything. And oh my gosh, nobody could decorate a table or cook like me. And I thought I had so much to offer. And maybe hard work works. Maybe you just keep on working and you get up no matter how many times people don't believe in you, how many times they push you down. Just when you think you might win the lottery, you don't. My mom didn't raise me to fail, and she believed in me. And so for her, I will believe in myself. And so sometimes it takes one person that keeps you going in this lifetime. Most important, I have been corrected. I have been protected. And I will keep working out there in the world to succeed. Do what you feel most passionate about. And the thing is, you don't even have to know what you want to do. But I believe if you keep trying and you keep opening your mind to opportunities, you will find what you want. I know that I want to make a difference. And I am sorry for the times that I reacted poorly to the situations that hurt me. And all I can do now is continue to grow, get back up, and fight again. So if you are out there and you are alone, just know there are more people like you. There are more people that have been through those situations, and we need more help. You think it's everywhere, but it's not. It is so hard. I am such an advocate to find different directions. Just know there are people that are good, and I thank you for the people that have stayed by my side, and I will keep getting up, and I will keep fighting for myself. And I hope one day I make all of you proud.